Coach, probably not the result we were hoping for today. We came up against a good Falcons side that showed why they were a top 2 team and on top of the ladder most of the year, and one that unfortunately have got our number a bit this year.
Yes, they have. Yeah, they certainly have outplayed us, and I thought that we were coming into the game with a belief that we could beat them. But they clearly reminded us today that we've still got some work to do in order to be able to catch them. Hopefully we'll get another chance.
Slow starts. It's been the way of the last few weeks. It happened again today, and in the last couple of weeks it's been okay because we've got going at the end of the first quarter. It happened again today, but we spotted Geelong 4 of the first 5 goals, and probably in hindsight it proved really crucial.
I think so. Yeah, because I think even though there's been times in recent weeks, Sean, where we started slowly, we've been actually able to claw it back almost by quarter time. And I thought today we might have been within about 2 goals at quarter time. But again, our memory suggests to me that they got quick goals again at the start of the second quarter. So I thought they outplayed us in probably each of the quarters early. And then up until the last quarter, we were getting ourselves back in the game at the end of each quarter. So yeah, it's probably something that you would still look back as to why that happens, I would think.
It's also the game style that they played today. It's almost like we played into their hands a little bit. They play a very fast game.
Yeah.
They're just moving the ball, trying to sweep on a loose ball, where we try to be more measured with our play, look for our options and everything like that. It just seemed that they were almost rushing us, and our kicking efficiency early on showed that, where we had a very low kicking efficiency rate.
So the two things that concern me there, Sean, is that we've taught our boys to kick the ball and kick it really well, and stats showed at the end of the home and away season we were the most effective ball using team by foot in the competition, which is what we wanted, and yet our ball use today, particularly in the first half, was way below what we were capable of. So that's an issue which, Geelong pressured us and they did very, very well, but also I thought at times we just lacked a little bit of composure with the ball, and then gave the ball back to Geelong, and a good side will hurt you when you turn the ball over.
That being said, still some positives to take from the day. Obviously, we went in at 3/4 time, 19 points down. It got out a fair bit in both the second and third quarters. We were able to manage it back in. Had a shot early on in the last quarter. Cedric Cox, if he had to kick the goal, it would have only been a couple of goals and we could have been right back in it. Unfortunately, it rebounds. Geelong get a couple of goals out of it.
Yeah.
One from a 50-metre penalty, and their heads just dropped a little
bit. That's right,
so positives there, though. Some positive signs that we can match it against what really has been the best team in the season.
Yeah, that's right. So we took our boys at the end of the game now about today's KPIs and where we were below what we wanted, and then a quick reminder to our blokes as the reason we finished in the top 4 was for a variety of really positive reasons, and then even took them to the extent that when we win games, this is what it looks like. So it was a reminder to our boys that today is behind us now. We need to recover really well, but we also need to look at when we play well, these are the things that we do and do well. So it's a setback for us, but it certainly means it's a chance to rebound and learn.
And it's also the ideal situation as to why you work so hard to get a double chance in
Correct.
the home and away season, because you have a bad day in the first day of the finals, you get a chance to go again next week, and we're playing against a very good Oakley Chargers side that have really hit their straps. But we're still in it.
Absolutely, that's right, And so, we come up against a side which played really well today and played a really good brand of football, but the important thing is now they're also coming up against a side that has been beaten, but has shown a very, very good degree of resilience all year to be able to bounce back.
Well, thanks for today, Coach. Best luck during the week, and obviously fronting up next week against the Chargers.
We'll have a crack at it.